So how do you know if your brand is really valuable? How do you know if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is connecting people with your products or your services? And a real easy, I would say, test is to look at price and preference. So how much are you charging versus your competitor? And how often are you getting people to come back to you over and over again? So high value brands are defined by a deep sense of loyalty within their customer base. Customers see them as something that's standalone, different from someone else, not something that's easily replaceable, and that's why it's so important to differentiate yourself in the market, because the more differentiated you are, the harder you are to replace. The harder you are to replace, the more likely people will pay a bit more for what you're giving them, and the far more likely is that people want to come back to you over and over again. If you think in your minds of any kind of brand, or if it's cars or computers, you often get these notions of tribes of people. So you'll see a lot of social media interaction between people that believe in one brand over the other. The one that I really like a lot is how people will put a bumper sticker on the back of their car, and they'll refer to their car as the tow truck for the other brand that they're trying to belittle. And that just speaks about people that have got a deep sense, a deep connection within themselves to this brand that has given them this thing. And if you have that, then you have a high value brand. If you cast your mind to when people talk about things, in my day-to-day life, how does a brand, I don't say I search something, I say I Google it. In the 80s, you didn't say I made a photocopy, you said I would Xerox it. A lot of people will say, do you have the iPad? And even if it's an Android tablet, they're referring to it as the iPad because it was the first one. And for many years, iPhone was synonymous with smartphones, even though it was not the only brand. So those are the kinds of things which you need to think about. How do you make your brand so irreplaceable, so meaningful to people, that they would pay that little bit more for you, or they will buy from you over and over again. A great test is when you start to package your products together, like how more likely are people to buy more stuff from you because you've put more things together. And if you say take a company like Apple, they don't only sell you the device, they sell you the content that's going onto that device.